Hello everyone, it is finally time for us to finish Nier Automata. I think I first started it like 20 months ago or something like that. But before I put it on a very long break. And then just slowly inch my way through. But it's finally time to get ending D and then ending E. So I think we load this one. We ended up clearing a little over half the side quests, 55%. Which is not bad. Those Yobo Dojo ones really added to the count. We also got to do 21.0 and 6.0's quests in the last 2 episodes, plus a couple other ones. That Amnesia one in particular was important. Here we go.
This tower is a giant cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon.
I'll replay this.
If we don't do something, all of humanity's remaining data will be destroyed.
So what? None of it matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore. Humanity is extinct. That moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us androids something to fight for. And YorHa was created to perpetuate the lie. But in order to make sure no one ever learned the truth, we were designed to be killed. They built a back door in the bunker and programmed it to activate after a certain amount of time. The commander, me, 2B, sacrificial lambs. All of us. Isn't that hilarious? Doesn't it make you laugh?
9S.
Shut up! You killed 2B. That's all we need to kill each other.
2B hated to keep killing you. It caused her so much pain. The 9S type is a high-end model. They knew you'd discover the truth eventually. But the model designation 2B was just a cover.
So when they meet at the beginning of the game,
The official designation
that wasn't like their first
is
mission
2B.
together,
Number 2.
to my understanding, right? That was just
They were a special
a fresh
class of
9S.
members designed to execute YorHa units.
that also died. Maybe he learned something there at the beginning.
But
I don't
you
really
knew
remember.
that, right, 9S?
Shut up! Shut up! What do you know? You don't know anything at all about us!
Proposal. Cease combat. Fighting her at this point would be
Pod
irrational
153. I order you to halt all logical thought and speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
It's still like a really weird, like, did you think about that? Like, oh yeah, I guess I could die here, and I don't want Pod to have to be silent forever. That'd really weird to me. Now 9S. I mean, humanity's data gets destroyed. That could be a good thing. Or it could be a really, really bad thing. Understood. Oh, we're gonna do 2D? Like the first station fight?
It doesn't matter! None of this matters!
9S!
But if it doesn't matter, why do I long for humans like this? Why do I desire the touch of something
I forgot
that
about
no
it,
longer
husbands.
exists?
It's how we were made. Androids were designed to protect their human masters. Our core
There we go. Probably shouldn't do this while we're talking. And what if you just stall this fight out and that's how you win? Like, I'm 9S now, I get to pick what I do.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Fine then. Just destroy
Oh,
it.
Spider-Man! Oh! Oh!
If it all goes away, that'll solve everything!
Damn it!
Ooh. Ooh. You've just witnessed the best video game player in the world. Dodge! Jump! Ooh. Where is she? Oh. I keep unlocking onto them. I mean, you don't really need it here, but probably should switch from the wire, huh? Oh. Woo. That's me just spamming bullets. Okay. Did I hit it with the bomb? I think I might have missed. Oh no! It's still going. Ow. There we go. Oh. Okay, she's almost down. I don't even really need to hack here. I mean, I could, but just the once was more than enough. Okay.
Take care of 9S. 2B.
Hey, they didn't die alone. I don't think this one's the good ending, guys. I hate it. This gonna count as like black comedy, right? Just 9S flailing around there. Fatal system error detected. Memory leak verified. Repair impossible. Beginning emergency evacuation of remaining memories. My name is 9S. Newly manufactured scanner model. January 30th. 11,942. Wrote out at 4:25 a.m. bunker time. I'll fight for humanity with all my strength. The pleasure is mine, Commander. I lie collapsed in a space of blinding white. The pain is gone. The light envelops me. So warm. I was anxious. A soldier from the moment I was born, thrown into the world alone. Nothing to rely on. No God to believe in. I was alone. Tasked with infiltrating enemy territory to gather intelligence. In the fog. In the flames. Alone. My name's 9S. Here to provide support. 2B came off as rather aloof. Cold even. She must have wanted to distance herself from me. You shouldn't want to be attached to someone she had to kill again and again and again. But scanners like me mostly work alone, scouting out enemy lines and all that. I don't usually get a partner. It's kinda fun. I was so happy to be with someone. It was like I had a family. My damage worsens. Start to lose my memories. Space fills up with pure white light. It's like being buried in snow. It's a little bit cold. It's a little bit frightening. Will my soul disappear? A dark fog clouds my vision. As it ebbs and flows in its slow, dreamlike way, it gradually takes human shape. It's the red girl. She slowly begins to speak. This tower is a colossal cannon built to destroy the human server. Destroy the server, you rob the androids of their very foundation. That was the plan devised by those girls. But they changed their mind. They saw us androids. They saw Adam and Eve. They saw how we lived. Considering the meaning of existence, came to a different conclusion. This tower doesn't fire artillery. It fires an arc. An arc containing memories of the foolish machine life forms. An arc that sends those memories to a new world. Perhaps they'll never reach that world. Perhaps they'll simply wander an empty sky for eternity. It's all the same to the girls. For them, time is without end. Adam and Eve are inside the ark. Eve is asleep. Adam holds him in a gentle embrace. He seems to be smiling at me. I try to look up at him, but my body refuses to move. Looks like the damage has spread to my motor functions as well. Will you come with us? Asks Adam. The question was completely free of malice. It seemed I no longer had a reason to hate machines. Maybe I never had a reason in the first place. What have I been fighting for? Who have I been living for? I don't know anymore. I try to speak my mind, but the words don't come out yet. I thought routines are losing cohesion. I can't remember my name. I string all my strength. I force out the words. I'll stay. We YorHa. We don't deserve to be loved by this world. Is that the ending choice?
So that's where you were. To be.
Should I have chosen to go? I think I actually like this ending more than C. Thanks, Pascal. Wonder what it shows if you killed him. That a canoe was on. Yeah, reference. Childhood's End. Are we gonna fight Tiamat now? We fight the Mother Goddess is the final fight. And we can watch the credits. No, we can't. Can't skip them, never mind. Cool song though.
Report. All YorHa unit black
Strange Gate.
boxes now confirmed offline. Our mission to oversee the progress of Project YorHa is complete. Proceeding to final stage of project. Commencing deletion of all data.
Wait, not yet though.
Pod 153 to Pod 0.
Come on, Pod 42.
Data noise
I didn't like you at
present in
first.
stream. Requesting
Become the main
temporary halt
character.
to perform data check.
Accept the pod's request. I don't know. Yes.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Data confirmed. Personal data for units 9S, 2B, and A2 appear to be leaking out.
Pod 153 to Pod 042. Follow project rules and delete all personal data.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Personal data deletion request.
Yeah.
Pod 153 to Pod 042. Failure to parse statement.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. There was data created in my banks as I was referencing the records. I realized something. I have come to the conclusion that I cannot accept
Yeah,
this
Pod
resolution.
42.
The destruction of all YorHa units is an essential component of the project plan.
But even so,
All data must be destroyed.
Pod 042 to Pod
Pod 42
153.
has friends he wants to protect.
Repeat. Personal data deletion request denied. Initiating data salvage. Pod 153. You hoped they would survive as well, didn't you?
We lack the authority for such an action. The rules are protected by low-level systems. Salvaging data poses an unacceptable level of risk. Knowing that, do you still wish for them to survive?
Of course. Nier Automata. The end of YorHa. Oh. It's
Program
Smash
has
Brothers.
initiated a purge. If this continues, our consciousness data will likely be deleted.
Kill the Japanese
Pod
voices.
042 to Pod 153. We were created to execute the android's Project YorHa plan. We had no capacity for emotion. But when we six were connected and exchanged information, something happened. I cannot deny the feeling of something resembling consciousness and emotion being born.
Unable to reply.
Perhaps we now understand that not everything has to have an answer.
Oh. I like the 8-bit version of the song. I just like the song. In general. Oh, the English version. I can hear you. Yeah, shout out loud. I wonder if all 3 of them are gonna live. Like, because I could see at least one of them dying. Like, even in this ending. So does ending E just happen after both ending C and D? So neither one, like, they're both canon, I guess, or... Like, because they're 2 completely different timelines. Like, 9S lives in one of them. I say that ending D is better, because in it, 9S got to die with 2B, in quotes. Because, you know, A2. You don't have to die alone, you know? Like Devola told him. You gotta die with the person you wanted to. Because, you know, see, he lived. But then he'd have to have the pain of living alone forever. With no cute android girl. Stupid outsourcing. What do you know? PR marketing! The final boss! Development support! You think you stand a chance against me? Monica? I think the Doki Doki one's actually spelled differently. That doesn't matter. Isn't a Doki Doki Literature Club getting like an update? I remember reading this. Am I gonna go back to it? Solid maybe on that. Ukoyo! Hanaki Kyuchi! You stand in the way of me and happiness. Oh, it's the Japanese one now. Do we have? No, we don't have. Beam. Oh. What if we die here? Can't use potions. Countless ideal. Oh God, what if I died here? Jima! Why is this song so good? The moment with Pod though, that was hype. Wonder what happens if you say no to the first choice. Bad ending. Ending F. Getting software. Programmers! Imagine having to program your name getting destroyed. How many are there? I think Yoko Taro was like, okay, we gotta keep the amount of people working on this game down. Because we're gonna have a credit scene where we kill everyone. But I think he was like, okay, we have to hire everyone. It's one of those. At one point, someone definitely thought about the credits like this. Like, okay, we need to only hire a certain amount of people. Japan is a mink. Client Computer Entertainment, go. Where's Platinum Games at? I have a bullet with her name on it for making Bayonetta. I'm very bad at Bayonetta. Remember once I just talked about like Yuri manga for 20 minutes while trying to get past this one stage? Well, not even stage. This one part. This one room. Is that about Yuri manga, guys? Shoot. Okay. Zack's Entertainment Inc. Is Platinum Games the final boss? How many more times can I get hit? It works like regularly, like 2 or 3, right? They want to give you a game over here. Yes, they would. Oh my god. Toho. Toho. I'm dead. Connect to the network? Yes. Give up here? No. This is where you get people's help. Okay, I knew about this. Are other people gonna come in and help me shoot? I actually completely forgot about that. Cup of Tea Productions. So, in some capacity, other people are now helping us who have played the game before. I think if they deleted their save file there, then they help us out here? I don't know. Okay, so we can't fail here. Square Enix! We're pretty close though. Ah. Message received. You accept defeat? I walked the same road as you. In the end, effort will be rewarded. South Korea. You accept defeat? No. Thank you, what was that? Gim something? Gim 5? I don't use a blank. Business Division 6! Truly the final boss. We're not so different. Business Division 6. You lived a different life. We could have been friends. This gets tough. Is it all pointless? Of course not. Kim Young 5. Hong, we're not that different, you and I. One thing is certain. You got us with you. Hong Kong. Arceus, I did my best. No, of course not. He's here supporting me, how could I lose? Business Division 6. I'll never give in to you. We did it! Character design! Oh no, that was tough. It is that to be stressed. But even so. Think games are still little things? Of course not! LCJZC, you did your best. Half of the whole world is rooting for you. Japanese! Feel like you're running away? If so, there's still a long way to go. Uncom. Off the same note as you. The thing is certain, you're not the only one. China. Kane, we're not different. You're not. Like, Square Enix! Business Division 6! I guess that was a checkpoint there with the Square Enix thing? Maybe it records where your first death is, or I don't know. I'm so bad at this. You admit there's no meaning to the world? Of course not. I've met this many people supporting me. Sad, but things don't always work out. But even so, put your back into it. You'll... beep. This is so good. How are they supporting me exactly? Is it just them sending me a cool message to tell me not to give up? Or is it every time that I get a game over, someone else's save file is given to me? Because I know there's some aspect of deleting your save file. Imagine being the first one here. I can't look up. Oh, yep. Give up here. No. Step as many times as it takes. On top of that, never surrender from the USA. 2B9 has put their lives on the line. As we could say, get wild. Like 2B! Rescue offer you see from... Oh! Accept offer. Yes! Give me Young 5. He's here to help! Everyone's here! I have all of their support. Kim Young State of 5 has been lost! I won't forget you. Oh! Oh no! Everyone. Your data wasn't sacrificed in vain. We're gonna get the happy ending. We're gonna do it, everyone. Thank you. It wasn't meaningless. Quality assurance! Oh, he went down really easy. Development support team division! Square Enix! Kokian, I'm sorry! We can do it, everyone. Together, we stand strong. This is not what I thought this segment was going to be at all. I was expecting something like Bravely Default. Which, oh, spoiler. It has something. It has something. Gavin Popley. Distronic Laboratories Ltd. I don't know what that stands for. CC2B. No. Song. Oh, that's a tough one. Billy. I'm sorry. I'm not good at Toho. Duh. Eco. Special thanks. We're at the end. The final stretch. Square Enix again. They're too tough. They keep coming back. Producer. Yosuke Saito. This is the best way to get people to remember your name if you're working on a game. President CEO. Sugar White, I'm sorry. Yosuke Matsuda. We've done it. We've earned our happy ending with the blood of so many others.
Everything that lives is designed to end. They are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death. However, life is all about the struggle within this cycle. That is what we believe. Pod 153 to Pod 042. How is it going?
I am embarrassed.
Why is that?
I died a lot.
I launched a suicide attack, and yet here I am, still alive. I must look very silly.
Do not feel bad about it. We are alive, after all. And being alive is pretty much a constant stream of embarrassment.
That concept is a bit too abstract for me to understand at this time. I will save it in my list of things to analyze later.
Question, Pod 042. Did the data salvage restore all of their past memories?
Yes.
Oh.
And are those recovered parts of the same design as previous ones?
Yes.
Then, won't that simply lead us to the same conclusion as before?
I cannot deny the possibility. However, the possibility of a different future also exists. A future is not given to you. It is something you must take for yourself.
See you, patrons. Here's A2. Is that it?
Pod 153 to player.
Hi.
Please respond to this query. Do you, faithful player,
That's me.
have anything you would like to say to other players
Of course I do.
who are suffering because they cannot finish?
I have
Nier
something I want to
Automata?
say. I've had my share of hardship. It'd be amazing if we could clean this alone. I'm not a strong shooter. But we've got us with you. But I want to help you. USA. But surrender. You're not needed. Turn the power off. Disappear. How can I say that? Wait, tomorrow's Monday? Okay, yeah. That's what I want to do. I'm not a strong shooter, but I want to help you.
Pod 042 to player. Please respond to this query. You, faithful player of this title, have lost your life multiple times to make it this far.
Yes.
You have faced crushing hardship and suffered greatly for it. Do you have any interest in helping the weak?
Of course.
Selecting this option enables you to save someone somewhere in the world. However, in exchange, you will lose all of your save data. Do you still wish to rescue someone, a total stranger, in spite of this?
Okay, I want to make sure there's not like a cutscene after this. Nier Automata, is there anything after deleting saved it? Like, question. Okay, it seems like that's ending E. Yes.
The person you save will be selected at random. As a result, this person, who cries out for help even as we speak, may be someone you intensely dislike.
But even so, I
Do
want to
you
help
still
them.
wish to help? You worked so hard to unlock debug mode and chapter select, but they will no longer be available to you. Do you still wish to help?
You even mean saving someone.
You may not receive thanks for your efforts. Some may say that your efforts are purely for show. Do you still wish to help?
But even so, someone out there is saved. How could I, a hero of justice, say no?
And you are truly, truly sure about this? Very well. In exchange for all of your data, I will convey your will to this world.
Thank you, everyone. I won't forget you. And, you know, just like all the other players, I had 0% side quest completion. You know, that's pretty standard. 100% of players have that. Well, not quite 100. This is one guy who didn't delete his save data. Even the bare fists? Yeah, take them all. You can have Pod C too. Oh, never mind. You don't take Pod C. All my data. Oh, I was reading about Gunner 16. Goodbye. It would suck if like my video got corrupted right now.
Been deleted.
Did I just jinx it?
And so, we must say goodbye. I feel a slight amount of sadness.
It is time for the final words.
Affirmative.
To all of you who spent time with this game, thank you. Thank you for playing.
It's been an honor. Save complete. Nier Automata. Was this the very first title screen? Or is this a new one for post save delete? I don't know. What a ride. To be honest, I don't completely understand that ending. So they basically restored the three of their bodies and all of their memories, even the ones that they had previously lost. Specifically 9S, I think, since, you know, he had a lot of deaths. But I mean, don't think too hard about it. Just take the happy ending. I mean, 6-0, 21-0, they're still dead, but it more or less worked out. Yeah. What a ride. I don't have too much to say about that. That ending was hype. I was not expecting that to be the final boss. The hacking minigame. It's the credits. That was fun. If Nier just Soul ever comes to PC, or, you know, emulating PS3 becomes a viable option, like, I know it's possible, but I mean, borrowing PS3 ever becomes an option, I'd like to play it. Same with the Drakengard series. Maybe on that one. Big maybe. Like, maybe a year or two from now, I might play the first Drakengard. We'll see. There's a big maybe. But I had a lot of fun with Nier Automata. It wasn't everything it was hyped up to be, but that doesn't mean it was bad by any means of the imagination. Yeah, that ending E was great. Well, the credit fight. I love that. Anyways, everyone, thank you for watching. I don't really have too much to add, so I'm just gonna call it there. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the series. Next I'm probably gonna be doing Final Fantasy VIII after this. It's gonna be like this, except way worse. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hey everybody, it's been like 2 weeks, I think, more or less, since I finished Nier, and I wanted to add a couple minutes to the end of the video, just because I feel like I didn't really talk about it as much as I wanted to, and also because I feel like I was a little like disingenuine. That's a word, right? Not genuine, ingenuine. Whatever the not genuine is about how I phrased it, just because, like, for example, I think at one point I said that it nothing really stood out to me, but like, still after 2 weeks, I'm like, it was pretty good, and I'm still thinking about it. I mean, part of it is I do listen to the music from time to time on YouTube. Like if I need a playlist to listen to, I'm like, oh, Nier Automata, that's the good stuff. But I don't really know. Like, I think the reason why I thought so poorly of it was I was like singling out parts of the game. For example, when I was talking about the side quests, I just talked about the side quests. But I think part of what makes Nier Automata so good is that it is like consistently good. Like it's like the sum of its parts, I guess. Or like, you know how some people say more than this, but like, wait, I mean it. I don't know. What does that even be, more than the sum of its parts? Like, it's if you look at it individually. Well, isn't that exactly what I'm talking about here? So yeah, it's that. Yeah, there is still one thing though that, you know, after having let it settle for a while, I am sure on, and that is ending E. Gameplay wise, I loved ending E, but from a story perspective, I really hate it. It reminds me of Rewrite's ending in particular, where it's like, oh yeah, happy ending, everyone lived. But I wish you'd just give us like 30 more seconds. Like, just give us a line of dialogue, and they lived happily ever after, they became best friends, the end. And I'd be happy. But I am aware there's like side material, and I believe some that goes into post-ending E, like what happens, but that doesn't count. That is not part of Nier Automata. Like, well, it is, but it's not part of the game Nier Automata, if that makes sense. The story as a whole should be self-contained enough, like, should stand by itself, basically. This isn't scripted, by the way, if you can't tell. Yeah, that's my main gripe with the game, honestly, at this point. I also think that this may be an unpopular opinion. I'm not sure, honestly, but I think Route A was a lot better than Route C. And I don't think Route A was even particularly all too good, but I just didn't like Route C that much. The A2's side was fine, and 9S's side was just kind of boring. I feel like 9S's character arc in Route C was very rushed. Like, I wish there was more monologue there, like inner monologue. It happened very suddenly. Like, you went from nice boy who wants to protect all the robots to I will murder everything. And like, you know, some games pull that off really well. Like, I'm thinking of Jacopo from Fata Morgana. I think he's a good case. You're kind of pulling that well. But I think that was just a bit too. I don't know the right word. It just was very. I don't know. Yeah, but however, a character that I think benefited a lot from looking back is 2B. Like, I think I even pointed out sometime, probably a lot early on, honestly, that 2B was a pretty boring character. But, you know, when you take in the, 2E twist, it adds a lot of depth to her character, actually. And, it recontextualizes a lot of the game. Well, a lot of Round A. And Round B, I guess. And if I ever do replay through Nier Automata, that's probably the one thing I'll be most looking out for, I guess. Just cases where there's foreshadowing of the twist. I still think Amnesia shouldn't have been a side quest and should have been, like, more ingrained in the story or something. I don't know. Without it, it's a complete Deus Ex Machina. Well, mostly Deus Ex Machina. Like, you know, you have the line in A2's memory where she's like, "Oh my, you're not 2B, you're actually." But I thought she and A2 were the same person. Yeah, but like, what was even the point of the red girl for this purpose of the story? Like, you know, the machine stuff. Like, they don't really serve a purpose. Like, if they didn't exist, would the well, I mean, I guess they're the whole story, aren't they? Like, you know, Adam and Eve, but I feel like thematically, like, are they there for a reason? Am I just missing it, or I don't know. Anyway, yeah, what's next for me with the Nier franchise? Either going to buy a PS3 to play Gestalt, or I'm going to fly to Japan to watch a stage play. I'm still not sure which one. Yeah, apparently, Nier Gestalt does run on PS3 emulators pretty well. Apparently, those are a thing. I didn't actually know that. I prefer not to have to do that, since, you know, it probably won't run perfectly, and, you know, I try to avoid emulating stuff when I can. Or, like, well, when I can. Don't go look at my past playthroughs. You may notice a couple Game Boy games on there. Yeah. But you know, we're totally not emulated. I just hooked my Game Boy Advance up to my computer, which I totally know how to do. Capture cards? I know what a capture card is, yeah. Yep. Anyway, that about sums up what I wanted to say. Like, I feel like I could talk a lot more, but I don't think there's anything I need to say. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. It was a fun series. I am looking forward to playing Nier Gestalt if I ever get the chance to, or the Drakengard series, which, you know, I've heard gameplay wise they kind of suck, but I mean, if the story's at least like even like, you know, a little close to how good Nier Automata was, I'll be like, hey, yeah, it's worth playing. Because I don't think Nier Automata's story was like spectacular, but for a JRPG, it blew most of the stuff out of the water. Well, assuming you, what do you call it, a JRPG? I'm comparing it to stuff like Final Fantasy and stuff. As far as games go, it was a good story. I don't like making that a standard, I guess. But, I mean, it's worth pointing out. Anyways, I'll see you guys. Well, I may or may not see you guys next time, depending on if you want to watch more of my videos. I hope you do. Or maybe I'll play Gestalt, or maybe I'll do something in Final Fantasy 14 with the Nier stuff. Like, I think it'd be fun if I recorded like a raid day one. Will I? Maybe, maybe not, but I think that'd be fun. So yeah, bye.